You don't have a discipline issue, you have a capacity issue. Often when my clients come into my world, they'll say things like, I'm not disciplined enough. And then when I look at their day-to-day, I see that they're very disciplined, but it's what they're focusing on and also what their capacity actually is. So low capacity looks like needing a lot of self-talk just to get started. It is the act of being productive, but then feeling very irritable or flat after the fact. Doing the same tasks that you've always done, but all of a sudden they start to feel really heavy. Oscillating between waves of inspiration and waves of burnout. Getting rest, but the rest is actually not restorative. It seems to just be a band-aid on the energetic internal bleeding that's taking place. Here's the thing, you cannot restore your capacity by constantly pushing through. You cannot increase your capacity by having the perfect routine, the perfect planner, the perfect to-do list. What it actually requires is reducing the internal drag. So think of your system like a phone or a computer. If you have 47 tabs open or a bunch of apps open in the background, what happens to the computing memory system? What happens to the efficiency and functionality of that device? It greatly reduces. How many of you get that pop-up that says, this page is unresponsive, wait or close the browser, right? We are no different as beings, because when you have all these different tabs open in your system, when you're working on so many different things and you're putting your energy and stringing it everywhere, you're going to be less efficient. You're going to have less capacity. Your stress levels are actually going to go through the roof. You are not less capable. You just need to be honest about what your system can effectively hold. Here's 4 things to actually restore and increase your capacity. 1, stop using discipline to override your body's cues and signals. This is really important because I see this all the time when I'm consistently restoring people's stress thresholds in my sessions. They're overriding their cues for hunger, for thirst, even bathroom breaks, even just social activity. They don't have a good work-life balance. They might be working 12 hours, but are they efficient 12-hour days? No. You remove decisions that don't actually matter. Often we have all these different things that we need to decide on, but is it actually moving you towards the person that you want to be? Is it moving you towards the goal that you have in mind? If it's not actively moving you towards that end result, it's a distraction. Stop carrying responsibility for things that are not actually yours. Again, I see this all the time because women are so conditioned to be emotional caretakers that they will hold responsibility for people that is not theirs. So I will ask myself, are they a capable adult? Yes, then they're capable of managing their day-to-day. Can you be supportive of their day-to-day? Sure. Can they be supportive of yours? Yes, but it's not up to you to make sure that they are a productive adult. I look at this like, where are you running around constantly putting out fires to avoid conflict? Now 4, let things be imperfect. So a lot of women run on perfectionism, and this is actually shooting them in the foot. Why? Because you will not produce, you will not put out, you will not publish, you will not move forward because you'll keep saying, but this needs to change, this isn't quite it, this is not it, I need to fix this. So you look productive. You're spending all day editing, but nothing actually comes out. This is how you know that you're in perfectionist mode. So the thing is, this happens all the time. And you need to know that sometimes your best is enough, that no amount of editing and changing a graphic and spending 10 plus hours on this one little thing is going to make it perfect enough. Sometimes enough is just enough. So your capacity is going to return when you no longer have to brace all the time. Try those 4 tips and see how you feel. And I just want to end with one sentiment here. You're not behind. You're just overloaded. So take care of yourself.